Hey, what up guys, how's it going? Okay, I'm back with something kind of cool. I'm gonna show you how I got my dark dungeon of a garage to go from dim lit to this. That's right, here's a shot of my ceiling. As you can see, it's super bright and I absolutely love this hexagon shape. So the vendor that I use, I'll leave a link in the description. I would say, you know, on this website, go on there and message them directly. Let them know the dimensions of the space that you want to light up, and then they'll get back to you on the best solution that they come up with in price and all that. You know, not everybody's garage is the same size. I have a little bit of a standard garage size, but I also have an additional space. So mine is very custom for my space. So everything fits perfect. So that's the best thing to do. Measure your garage, measure your space, let them know, and then they will come back with the dimensions and sizes and the price. Also, they have smaller hexagons and bigger hexagons. I went with the smaller one to make it look more full in my space, but you know, it's up to you, whatever you want. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get into it. You will see me step by step put this all together and put it up in the ceiling, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. All right, guys. All right, you guys, so I'm in the garage, all chains ready to go. My plan is to unbox them, pre-assemble them out on the floor, and then I'm gonna hang hooks in the studs, not the drywall, but I wanna go directly in the studs. And then I have some stainless steel cable that I'll hook around the lights once they're all assembled, and I'm gonna lift it all up at the same time. I'm not gonna worry about them disconnecting because they have a lock in place type of mechanism, so they'll be secure. And I want them to have like a nice floating effect, so they'll hang about 6 inches from the ceiling and give that floating effect. And also I don't have to worry about blocking my fire suppression system or my smoke detector or lights and laser parking system that I have in there. So anyways, I'm gonna unbox it. We're gonna get started, and yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Okay, so it's going along pretty nicely. Like I said, I'm assembling it all on the ground, and it's nice the pieces lock into place, so when I lift it all up I don't have to worry about it coming apart or anything. It's not flimsy, very rigid once it all locks in, and it yeah, it's very light. These are very, very light. But anyways, you know, the pieces are there, you know, and it just locks in like so, right there, like that. And there's a little tab. Let me see, let me put it against this background. There's a little tab on the end right here, and it locks in. So you know you're good to go. So not bad, been at it probably about 30 minutes. And also, depending on what kit you get, there's a piece of plastic film on the white side here where the light shines. You have to peel that off. I'm guessing they put that on there so it doesn't get scratched up during shipping or anything like that, but go ahead and peel it off before you hang them up and are good to go. Fortunately, my wife is doing that while I'm assembling, so I got a little two-person team here. All right, and I'll show you how these lock in. So you can see the brass prongs right there. Go ahead and put this in. You can hear it click in. You're good to go. And do the same thing here, 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 and all the way down. Simple. So I know each set is different, but the one I have, this is how it works. Like that. All right, you guys, grooving right along here. So that whole section right there from left to right that you see, I'm gonna lift that up in one piece because I don't have anything obstructing it in my ceiling. Okay, and then I'm going to build from here down as one separate piece, and that one over there, you know, from left to right will be a separate piece. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll lift that all up at one time, hang it up with the cables I bought. And then when that's in the air, I'll go ahead and bring this piece up here and then connect them when they're in the air. And then from here to there, I won't connect it until it's in the air, and I'll join them together. And the reason is I have my garage door opener there. So then that way everything will be good to go, and I won't worry about that obstruction there. So grooving along. I'm probably about an hour and 15 minutes into it. Not that bad. And yeah, just had to stop for a coffee break. All right, you guys, 3 hours later. Yeah, that's right. It took 3 hours. My wife was peeling off all the film off of each light. I was connecting them. Good thing I did them in sections, because as I started to join the sections together, it tripped my outlet, my GFCI. So there was a short somewhere. So once I plugged in the last section, which was about over here, boom, it went out again. So I was able to do process of elimination. As I started to connect each light again one by one, it tripped, so I had a bad light. No big deal, because they had extra. So I have like 12 extra ones, all good. And I went ahead and disconnected that, put in a new one, and we're good to go. So I recommend laying it out how you want it, checking all the lights before hanging it up. Because if you hang it up, then you're in trouble trying to take it all down or disconnect them. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the hooks in the ceiling, and then yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, guys. All right, you guys, all done. Probably about 6 hours in total. And just to reiterate what I said before, is build it so many at a time and test it. I cannot stress that enough. You know, build, you know, 5 hexagons, test it. Add on 5 more hexagons, test it. Because if they're just short or something's bad and you just build them all at one time, you won't know where it came from. You know, and yeah, that would suck. But luckily I had built that square and that square, put them together, tested it, it was good, went to build that square, tested it was good, went to build that one, and then that's where it was tripping my breaker. So anyways, I just want to stress that. But you know, take your time. You know, like they say, if you want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. It sucks, it's tedious. Don't think you're going to do this and be like, oh, then I'm gonna go watch the Canelo fight or something after. This is an all-day event. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys have a smart home assistant made by Amazon, go ahead and mute that now, because I'm going to use that to turn on my lights. Okay, you've been warned. Alexa, turn on garage lights.
Okay.
Holy Mother of God, sweet baby Jesus, and everything holy. It is so bright in here. I mean, my God. Yeah, this is insane. Before I thought it was bright with just those 2 lights, that light and that light. Like before, I was like, oh hey, I'm the man. It's real bright. No, not at all. Here above my tool chest, I have these motion activated lights. So every time I'd open it and do stuff here, you know, it would be nice to have some light, brighten things up while I'm over there working. And man, it's like they're not even on. I unplugged them, plugged them back in. You can't even tell they're on unless you're looking at them. It's so bright. Like, pull out my tool, like, look at how bright and clear you see everything. This is crazy. This is crazy. Little garage tour, what you guys see. And yeah, it's a little Teslas for my nieces and nephews. That's my wife's wall connector over there. And then there's mine over there. And yeah, you guys, take your time, build it. It's totally worth it. You know, I'm always detailing. I ceramic coat my own cars and stuff like that. I'm always detailing my car, my wife's car. Both of us, we have Teslas. So this will be great to detail them no matter what time of the day it is and see all the imperfections where I need to buff out stuff and, you know, things like that. But this is insane, and I love that floating effect. You guys see that? Instead of screwing it directly into the ceiling, it gives it like it's hovering over the garage, and it still clears the garage door, and I'm good to go. So now I'm just gonna do a happy dance to celebrate, then I'm gonna bring in my car and my wife's car, and yeah, I'll be good to go. But you guys got any questions? Let me know. Stupid bright. I mean, if you want to kill vampires, bring them in this room and turn on the light. That's how bright it is. I cannot believe this. I thought it was bright in here before, but it's like a dungeon without it.